So, thank you everybody for stopping on by. This is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I do want to give a quick shout out to people who have subbed during the last games. Donkey Clonk, Royal Blue Wizard for gifting 2 subs, and Tristan as well. So, Mike, thank you. We'll go ahead and reveal, since I think we're running just a tiny bit behind. Our next GM is Kusogr4nde.
Ooh, I wonder what he has to offer, and with that, I'll just be watching in the audience.
Sweet. Well, see you later, Mike, and hello, Kusogr4nde. Hello, Kusogr4nde. Kusogr4nde. Oh, maybe you're talking to me.
There we go.
Yay! The corniest of Dans. Good to see ya. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, and now I am here with a great game for this.
Oh yeah, I, have not actually played this. You tried to make me, but it seemed a lot like another game that I played.
Oh, it's a lot like a bunch of other games I've played.
So let's go ahead and do the reveal, because I'd never heard of this until you shared it with me. And it is Sound of Thunder for the Game Boy Advance.
So, to be fair, I had never heard of it until I was traveling. I literally found it by hitting the random button on my EverDrive, and this is what popped up. Turns out it's a bad game on an even worse movie based on a Ray Bradbury story that was only okay.
Every story by
movie.
Ray Bradbury is good.
We'll talk about the movie during the match, because the movie is amazing. By amazing, I mean horrible.
Is it bad? I have no idea.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
But I'll bring it up when we start, right? Because the description of how bad the movie is fantastic.
I'm wondering, is it better or worse than Jurassic Park 3?
I'm pretty sure it's worse.
Because I don't like Jurassic Park 3. I thought it was terrible.
But you love the Jurassic Park 3 game I made you play.
I do. Kind of. Like, vaguely. Vaguely I like it. But I just was not very impressed at all with Jurassic Park 3. It was a terrible movie, and the whole gimmick was that a dinosaur ate a phone, and then somehow, dinosaurs were intelligent. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe
I mean, sounds legit.
Yeah, maybe I'm just dumb.
Look, I mean, this is how these things go.
I mean, we do have... I wish that we had dinosaurs. Even if they were the feathered ones, I'd probably prefer the feathered dinosaurs over the scaly ones.
I mean, we kind of have feathered dinosaurs now. They're called chickens.
Yeah. But
and
they're not
delicious.
Deadly. Well, I mean, they do have salmonella, so they're a little deadly.
They could be deadly.
Aha. Oh, I'm just looking at the title screen here. Yeah, perhaps that is what has evolved from the ancient dinosaurs, Ancient dinosaurs, they were pretty scary, and the scary part was the disease, not the claws,
Possible. I don't know, though. I mean, did you see that picture of that dinosaur on the game box? That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is a pretty terrifying dinosaur, but that's not real. It's Hollywood, just trying to terrify us. This guy, on the other hand, okay, look at... He's very angry. He only has half a face, but he's here in order to show us what wonderful things happened in Dinosaur Land. So all 4 of these players, I believe, took first in both of their matches.
They did. So I would like to point out that this game does have link up multiplayer mode. You can play this with your friends if they also somehow own this because you all hate yourself.
Sweet. So I'm checking right now. Yeah, link up, everybody. It looks like 3 out of 4 of the players are ready. They should be starting from the same screen. The single player, I believe. Okay, we're giving Proton John just a little bit of time, taking a bit of a breather to make sure everything is right and ready. Okay, so what they should be doing is hovering over Start New Game. So, what's your favorite dinosaur, Corndan, besides chickens?
Well, clearly whatever's in this game. And I have no idea what it is, but it's clearly my favorite dinosaur.
You know what? It looks like everybody is ready. I can't even spell countdown. Oh my gosh. Count? I don't know what I'm typing anymore.
Did you just tell them you're going to do a countdown?
We're doing a countdown, everybody. Pull out all your cows and dinosaur emotes, as well as angry face. You need to get angry face, because we are doing the countdown in Discord. Spam those emotes. I want to see them flying up. There are too many cows here. And as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer.
All right, so let's talk about the plot of this game. Right, the plot of this game, just like the story, is time travel's real, and there's a company that offers up time travel to basically go hunt dinosaurs. And apparently, something gets messed up. Some butterfly comes back and causes all of these issues. Like that purple thing you just saw, time wave, right? Don't think anything about it. You'll see what happens.
Okay. And we get head crabs.
Right. The first enemies you have are head crabs.
Okay.
And they give you this machine gun that's not very good, especially the head crabs.
Oh, it seems fine. What an inspirational game. There's no music?
This is all you have.
Oh, great. Well, we might have to play music during this then, because we'll give it a little while. Let's listen to what Dinosaur Land is like.
So, the first level is pretty straightforward. What you're gonna go do is, you gotta go find, Julia, or whatever it is, whatever her name is, and save her from the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I was wondering, because a lot of these 3D games are a little bit hard to track when it comes to progress. Do you think that'll be the case with this at any given point?
No, because all of the levels go through, basically, collect key cards and then get to the end of the level. The progress is pretty straightforward.
Gotcha. It looks like Proton John has made it through the library, and now there's a little bit of a puzzle section with this box.
See, Proton John, these guys have got it kind of figured out, right? With the boxes. The people who don't realize you can pick up boxes like that will struggle later.
Yeah, I'm glad that they have figured it out. What information did you give them before this?
Just the controls.
Okay, that's nice.
Because I couldn't find the manual.
That's fair enough. I mean, you know what? This is GBA, and it's probably a GBA game that like 5 people played. I'm not too surprised you couldn't find the manual.
Yeah, no, it's... So, unlike some of the other games I didn't find a manual for, I do know what L and R do here.
Okay.
L swaps weapons and R, does things.
R does things. Thank you for the...
It's like the action button, like open
okay.
doors, pick up items.
That's probably exactly what it says in the manual. R does things.
I'm sure it is. So...
Wow, this... I like the random earthquakes that are happening throughout here.
Oh yeah. The earthquakes are fantastic. So, Proton John's already got it figured out. You want to use the shotgun all the time. The shotgun kills the little dinosaurs, and when we get to the bigger, medium-sized dinosaurs, it kills them all in one shot.
Okay.
And you basically want to save the machine gun for, the biggest dinosaurs. Mostly because the little dinosaurs come in packs, and the machine gun doesn't know what to do on that, and it's pretty awful.
Yeah, I can believe that. I do want to say, by the way, that the game looks pretty good for the Game Boy Advance.
Sure. So it's already kind of been described this way in chat, and this is actually how I described it to you when we first found it, is that the game reminds me a lot of Max Payne for the GBA, except pretty much worse in every way. And Max Payne, but GBA, by the way, it was on Big Bad Game-a-thon, just to give you that right. This is not a good particular game.
Oh, yeah. I do recall that. That was... I don't know. It was a beautiful thing.
It was a beautiful thing. So, some girls kind of finding out the kind of difficulties here, right, with the dinosaurs. If you let those big ones get up on you and then you don't kill the little ones, they all just kind of, hit you a lot. So, it's not particularly good.
Yeah, why are there head crabs? Is that part of the story?
You know what? I don't know, because I didn't see the movie. So,
Okay.
Let's talk about the movie for a couple seconds, because it's worth talking about this. Right, this movie, as I said, came out in 2005, based on a Ray Bradbury story. However, the film was panned by critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 6% score based on 98 reviews with an average rating of 2.8. The site's consensus states choppy logic and uneven performances are overshadowed by not-so-special effects that make the suspension of disbelief a nearly impossible task. Common criticisms against the film included its poor special effects, uninvolved performances, scientific errors, and Ben Kingsley's hair.
Okay.
Due to negative reviews and lack of promotion, the production grossed only at $1.9 million in the United States and $9.7 million elsewhere for a worldwide total of $11.6 million. The production company went bankrupt making this movie.
Oh, well, they probably deserve that.
They 100% deserve this.
Dana, that's actually kind of a good idea, putting on the time warp again from the Commodore 64 game earlier. That was beautiful. So I'm taking a look at this, and essentially the story is about the butterfly effect, because they end up killing a butterfly in the past, and it drastically changes the future, and so he wants to go back in time, but then I guess dies. And
yeah, pretty much.
That's how the story goes. So as far as I'm seeing right here, none of what happens in this game reflects the story.
Not really, no.
Okay. Yeah, as far as I can see, there are no head crabs in the original story.
So, Royal Blue Wizard, how are we keeping track of progress? It's by level, and in a level, it's by key card. Some levels won't have key cards, but most of them will.
I honestly feel like a butterfly dying in the past would seriously have zero effect on the present.
Well,
I feel like nature would have just returned to its normal homeostasis and everything would have been fine. Okay, I'm not one to like believe that much of what anything happens actually has a huge impact. Maybe like if it was the president of the butterflies, maybe that would have made a difference, but that's it. President
Well,
Butterfly.
maybe it was the president of the butterflies. So Proton
Maybe you
John
should have
has
killed a
made it.
different butterfly. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
maybe Proton John's kind of made it to the first sort of real puzzle in the game, and it's you have these two pressure plates, right? That you have to use to open the door.
Okay.
Now, your first inclination on this, because it was my first inclination, is to use like the smaller boxes, but they're not heavy enough, right? And Proton John's going to find that out here in about 3 seconds.
Yeah,
So-
that's what it looks like.
You can reset the room, right? You can pause and reset the room, which Proton John will have to do.
Oh, yeah. I do like the elevator sound. That definitely sounds like a drum roll.
So there's two boxes that you have to worry about, right, in that room. One is the rusty looking one, right, and then the other one is this rolly box looking one, right. The rolly box looking one is whenever you push it, it just goes straight forward. It's like kicking an ice block.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's an ice block puzzle. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it? Oh my gosh, this guy is a moron. All you have to, don't shove it. Just gently push it to the right place.
Look, we've already established that, this guy, the people who made this game have no indication of real, intelligence here.
Yeah.
So,
the light boxes... I'm just trying to understand the logic here. The light boxes don't slide, but the heavy boxes do.
well, the ones on rollers.
Then don't shove them, you moron. Oh my gosh. What's this character's name? I'm gonna totally rag on him
Travis.
real quick.
His name is Travis.
Travis, what a doofus. Travis Ryer. My name's Travis Ryer, and I don't know how to actually... set things on top of switches without shoving them. Stupid Travis. If there are any Travises in chat, speak up so we can mock you.
So Proton John's now come up against the biggest dinosaurs, right? Those take 2 shots from the shotgun. Or you can just spam them with the machine gun, and the machine gun, for whatever reason, stuns them, because of course it does.
Oh yeah. No, we're not gonna ban anybody for being named Travis. That only happens for people named Shane. Oh, there we go. Proton John bagged a dinosaur. Yay, good job.
Proton John finished the first level.
But they look so happy.
Well, so the whole point of this place that you're at, right, is that it's a time travel place, and they find dinosaurs that are basically right about to die, and they send people back in time to right when they die, so that you can shoot them and kill them slightly first.
Oh, that way you don't have much of an effect on the future. I see.
Right.
So you're just going back in time and killing these grandma dinosaurs.
Well, or a dinosaur where a tree's gonna fall on you or something.
Okay. No, I figure it's grandma dinosaur. You're just going and killing grandma and grandpa dinosaurs about to die of old age.
So Proton John is finding out that apparently cars in this game handle like butts.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is... Oh,
In some ways, this is the worst level, right, out of the ones I played. because you're being chased by a dinosaur, right? And your car can't handle for anything. And so every time you get hit, you get thrown into things and all of that. Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
This is the best. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna play some music because we need something. Sure.
So, White Panther, that's the best way to describe it. This is the worst port of RC Pro-Am.
Oh, baby. Like, okay, Some Girls is onto this section. Now, these are people who have done exceptionally well in Kusogr4nde. You know, they've taken first twice. And yet, this car...
So, for me, I was, so when people are asking in chat, because it gets into this car, right, how did I find this game? I hit random on, play random game on my EverDrive while I was flying out to Cincinnati, and it was like 11:30 or something at night on the plane. I'm like sleep deprived because I've been in the airport all day, and I get to this car and I frickin' lose it on the airplane.
Oh, I believe it. This part is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, this car, it's like somebody popped 3 out of 4 of its tires. Hey, Proton John is already through the level. How long did it take you, Cordan?
So I made it in one go. I actually didn't die on this, but I think I had like 2 health left when I made it. And the car's just like the worst. So right now, Voltus and Chaos. Chaos is finally through the box puzzle.
Nice. Yeah, I think both of them are going to start catching up fairly soon.
Yes.
Some Girl is moving on to level 3 as well. Chaos and Voltus still on level 1. Luckily, level 2 is super fast.
Yeah, level 2 is not a limiting factor. The beginning part of level 3, however, is.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, where's the bad music? This game has no music, Julian. So I just had to pull up some random music. Deal with it. I'm enjoying these cutscenes. Are they skippable?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is what happened because Some Girls skipped them.
Ah. You know, I sort of can understand Proton John not skipping, because sometimes cutscenes have important information. Oh no, Some Girl is onto a puzzle?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the puzzle you warned me about.
It is.
Why?
So what you have to do here, right? And this is where I said the people who figure some of this out early have the advantage. That hole where the little face crabs are coming out, you have to make basically a box setup to go up there. And so I struggled with this for probably about 25 minutes, right? Because specifically because I didn't know you could pick up boxes. Right? So I spent this whole time thinking I had soft locked, done something wrong and all that. No. What you have to do are move all the boxes down to where that is, right? And push all the boxes and get them up and up and up and up and up, all the way up like that, right? Until you have like a box, like staircase up to that hole. And if you don't do that, you can't go anywhere.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I guess. It's definitely not a good design. You know what? The first level does have a place where you have to lift the box up in order to, you lift the box up onto the counter and then you push it over, if you remember that. So it taught the basic mechanic about lifting the box. They just have to remember that. And
exactly.
That is going to be the hard deal here. So let's see what Proton John does, because some girl is a little bit stuck. I like this car. Ooh, Voltus is getting through the level. Chaos as well. Everybody's going to be on the puzzle soon. Yeah,
now that...
Oh, yeah?
So, you know, soon everyone will be there now that everybody's already been chased by a dinosaur.
I would totally love to play some bongo again sometime. So at this point, here's the deal.
Oh.
There are a lot of things that are very counterintuitive about this. One, enemies come out of the hole where you have to go.
Yes.
And it just it doesn't feel logical to go in there.
And two, it just gives you the boxes, and you just push the box into another box. Right, and then...
However, Proton John has figured it out.
And that's not surprising, because Proton John figured out how to deal with the boxes in the first level.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be huge for him. This is going to help him make a good amount of progress.
Yes, 100%. The rest of the level is almost, it's not completely trivial, but it feels a lot more trivial.
I'm a little bit concerned about what John's doing at this point, though. Oh, it looks like some girl has also figured out this staircase mechanic here.
But you actually have to get a box all the way up top, right, and then push that box up against the back wall.
Yeah. And so I think I see... Oh, John managed to get in. Yeah. Turns out, no, you don't have to push it against the back wall.
You just have to jump on it, yep.
I love it. That is amazing. So there you go, speedrunners. Do what Proton John did, and you will move into... You will have a world record. There you go. You win. Yeah, it looks like Chaos is at the box section as well. Voltus will be there in a second. Again, places are definitely up for grabs when it comes to this game, just based on what we're seeing here. Okay.
Other things that I can tell you as you swap levels are that your weapons don't carry over. Right?
Okay.
So if you have like shotguns and stuff that you liked before, you gotta basically use them in that level. It doesn't do any good after that.
Why? That's so dumb.
I didn't say it was smart.
No. Like, if you're doing a survival horror type game, your items need to carry over. It's not logical at all to take them away at the beginning of each level. So dumb.
Well, I mean, this game is on Kusogr4nde, right? So take that as you will.
I don't have to like it, Corndan. I don't have to like it.
Well, that's true.
This is survival horror? I don't know. I feel like it is. I feel like all of Kusogr4nde
that's like what it's supposed to be.
Hey, Chaos is starting to figure out this puzzle as well. I think he's gonna be able to push the box over in just a second and get into the hole. Very nice. Voltus moving on to the box puzzle. Let's see what Voltus is able to do. Yeah, 3 out of 4 players have finished the box puzzle. Now, I do know that it took you a little bit longer, Corndan, but simply put, these players are just great at this at games.
So I figured it would be difficult, right? I didn't think it would be like, you know, they're not going to sit there as long as I did, right? Very few people in this tournament are as bad as video games as I am.
Unless you're a zombie, but yeah.
Right, but for me in the tournament itself, right? No, I'm terrible. And so I just accept that sort of things, right? At the same token, I also accept that I was sleep deprived and pretty angry because I had been either in an airport or flying for more than 12 hours at that point.
Oh, gross.
Right, and so I also definitely check the long plays and stuff like that. I use the long plays as a pretty good gauge, right? If you knew what you were doing, how long would it take, right? And that's still like an hour and 15, so it's still pretty, long enough. I'm certain I made it to partway through level 4. I stopped in about 40 minutes, so I expect we'll see people there. And I'm sure all 4 of these players will be there, and then they'll pass me up.
Oh yeah. At least the game seems to be pretty generous when it comes to the amount of armor that you have.
Yes.
Who Voltus chose to start the level over, that's gonna be a bit of a problem there, just due to the fact that all the other players have gotten past this puzzle, and Voltus has to kill all of the head crabs first and then make some progress again. So, yeah, Voltus is definitely fallen behind. It's still not going to be impossible for him to catch up, but it'll be some work.
Yeah, it's not, we're so early on, we're 24 minutes in, it's not that big of a deal. At Wraith, I accept that, people do longer flights than I do, right? On that, I was only supposed to be flying for 4 hours, and it was 12, and that's what made me angry.
So I'm taking a look at this company, because Mobius Entertainment worked on this. They later became Rockstar Leeds, and worked on games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, oh yeah, just the good stuff. That's actually really cool to see a company move from this to doing some of, the best games of the last few years.
It's not the only company we've seen do that, right?
True.
We did have Gordo on here, and they put out Diablo.
Oh yeah. It's still always surprising when you look back through the credits and the company's histories and see what happened. Because most of the people that I see working on this haven't really worked on too many other games, except this one guy who is currently working on Crackdown 3 as a programmer, worked on Super Cloud Built, bunch of the Pixel Junk games, some Little Big Planet games, GTA 4. This is Matt Shetkar, who worked on all of these, and yeah, he's been, programming for Max Payne.
Well, that would explain maybe the similarity to Max Payne and GBA here.
Oh, that's fair.
So,
oh wait, they did work on Max Payne GBA.
Well, that explains a lot of things.
Yeah, that's why it reminds you of that, because it's the same, programmers.
The controls are very similar.
Oh, yeah.
So, one thing we haven't really talked about, right, on this, that the keycards are behind vaults, and the vaults are stuck behind rolly pushcart puzzles.
I can just imagine going to a bank and being like, hey, can I make a withdrawal? They're like, just give us 5 minutes. We gotta push some stuff around in order to get to your money. They have a specialist there, specialist in the rolly pushcart puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Proton John is definitely maintaining the lead, moving on to the next level. I'm really not too surprised about Proton John, though, demolishing the game so far.
No, I'm not surprised either. right? I mean, this is kind of on pace for, he's doing it faster than I did, but I was averaging, kind of by the end, about 10 minutes a level.
Okay.
Right, so he's, certainly faster than I was, right?
Yeah, a few minutes ahead.
But it's about the right kind of pace.
Yeah. It looks like some girl is right behind him as well.
Yeah, I expect them all to be still sort of close, right? Chaos isn't that far behind, and Voltus isn't that far behind that.
Yeah, I think that Voltus needs to do some rushing in order to get through some of these stages, especially this one, since he's behind Chaos, but it's still not impossible. We can definitely see leads change.
Oh, 100%.
Uh-oh. Apparently I'm being told no. Uh-oh.
You're being told no.
What have I done?
I don't know what you've done.
I don't know. Oh, maybe I made an accidental pun. I'll take credit for it. Oh, the balloon fight music. Yeah, everybody enjoy this game with balloon fight music. Might as well.
So, Proton John has, and some girl also has, and I don't think either one of them is using it, a grenade launcher. And the grenade launcher is great. It's the most damage in the game. It also blows you up.
Oh no!
Like because inevitably the dinosaurs come up on you when you fire it and you damage yourself.
Oh yeah. Does it deal a lot of damage to you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So it's not like Quake grenades. It's like real grenades.
This is more like real grenades, less like than Quake rockets. Does it kill you instantly? No, I think it'd take like 3 or 4 shots.
Huh. There's so much box pushing. Is this what the future is like?
This is what the future's like, time travel and box pushing.
Oh. I mean,
Well,
I'll take the box pushing for the benefit of time travel. Like,
it's our defense against Terminators, right? Because we just sent Terminators back in time. The Terminators don't know how to push boxes.
aha! I like it.
So we Skynet's not a problem because box pushing.
Okay, I can dig that. Oh, good. Voltus into the vault, grabbing the security clearance. That wasn't even a sophisticated vault. That was like, seriously, a baby could come and steal that security clearance.
Well, yeah.
A stupid baby at that. Oh, that just reminded me. So, my aunt, apparently, when she was born, the power went out and the doctor dropped her on her head. Like, people always talk about baby being dropped on their head, but that happened to my family, you know?
Well, I mean that's unfortunate.
Yeah, she's fine. Luckily, I guess no malpractice. It was fine. They had a cushion floor in there. Did she bounce? Probably.
So, it looks like some girl is now fighting a dinosaur rhinoceros.
Oh, nice. I want one of those. Can I get one? Kusogr4nde and get one for me.
Okay, I'll get you one for your birthday.
Sweet. It's October, okay? Don't you forget.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Like...
So Proton John just kind of ran into the problem all the little head crabs. It's not that they're on their own bad. It's that, you know, when there's like 15 of them, they're bad.
Oh yeah, I imagine Voltus is kind of having that fun right now as well.
Yeah. So I always try to save the shotgun for them.
So I'm assuming this rhinoceros is the boss of the stage?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, and some girl just took a death, unfortunately stabbed through the armor.
Yeah, that rhinoceros is mean.
Oh yeah, it's not dealing with any shenanigans, it's there to destroy you. Proton John managing to jump into the vault. You know what? That might actually help against the babies, putting the vault a little bit higher.
Well, this one also has an electrified floor plate. So if babies happen to flip the breaker, they won't know what hit them.
They probably won't because they're dumb. Okay, there we go. Proton John going through the door. By the way, no, I'm sure your babies, everybody watching who has a baby, your baby's the smartest baby ever. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sure of it.
So Proton John just picked up something that'll probably be useful against the Rhinoceros Dino, and that is a slow grenade.
A slow grenade? Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a slow bomb or something. It goes all off, and like everything's slow, like all the enemies slow down.
Oh, that'll be nice. So I'm just taking a look here. Some girl is definitely in the lead at this point, but John, if he can manage to get to the rhinoceros and kill it, could... Ooh. Hey, some girl managed to get through the rhinoceros. That's a definite lead for her. And there we go, Proton John currently doing the battle, taking a pretty hefty hit. By the way, somebody in chat asked, if you get a game over, do you have to do the whole level again?
I don't remember, right? On that, yeah, probably.
Okay, there we go. John taking a death to the rhinoceros. Not a huge deal. He has enough life to hopefully fight this guy. Okay, watch out, watch out. He wants to pokey you, John. John. There we go. Slow grenade is fantastic. And normal grenades are being pretty good too.
Yeah, that slow grenade's awesome.
Holy cow. That was amazing. That was a great fight. John, second trying that fight. It took some girl a little bit longer to get through there.
Yep.
Okay, so I can say some girl is currently in first, Proton John in second. It looks like Chaos and Voltus are essentially in the same place at the same time.
Chaos is in third by only about, like, 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, and Chaos died. How did Chaos die?
The floor's electrified. The floor will go live when you hit the nameplate, or the push plate.
Well, that's not good.
So, the floor's not lava, but it is lightning.
Okay, Chaos, don't get electrified. Oh, that was a lot of damage, but luckily He managed to get in there.
Well, you do get a green armor, which I believe is a full health.
Oh, that would be nice. Okay, good.
Assuming Chaos goes and picks it up.
And Chaos did. Perfect. Yeah, Voltus managed to take a move from 4th to 3rd place just now, but Chaos is right on his tail. Proton John currently fighting plants. Oh my gosh. I don't know of any plants like this. I'm not much of a gardener though, I'm gonna be honest.
That's because you haven't, stepped on a butterfly, right, in the past and caused all of these plants to show up.
Oh yeah. Just so everybody knows, I'm getting questions in chat. This music is Super Meat Boy, Dr. Fetus's Castle. Go enjoy. Yeah, I'm thinking right now, I don't know. Some girl is really trying to get through without killing the plants. I'm not sure if you can even kill them, though.
Yes, you can.
Okay. There we go. John has killed one of the plants. I would start worrying a little bit about ammo just because the previous level, well, I'm thinking with some girl ended up fighting the rhinoceros and ran out of ammo, ended up taking a lot of death there. So I understand if she is trying to be a little bit more conservative. Unfortunately, that is a death right there.
So, this is past now where I've been, but I see how this puzzle has to go, and that puzzle's just a jerk.
Yeah.
Because those boxes are too heavy for you to lift.
I can see that.
So, what you have to do is there's the heavy box that's on the other side, and you have to essentially put these up, right? One of those has to go over.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to basically move them one box at a time, and then push the top one on the top, and then move a box and push the one on the top. Move a box, push the one on the top.
I don't like this. Oh, I'm just taking a look, and it looks like the plants actually respawn after a time. So, even if you kill them, they'll be back. This game is rude. Oh!
Very.
And John taking a death right there. I think this is going to be a wall for both of them for at least a little while. Yeah, John and some girl essentially died at the same time. John has taken a lot of hits so far. I'm not too surprised. This part's just brutal. Okay, it looks like John is trying to is starting to figure this out a little bit. He's pushing the boxes all the way to the left. I think that if you're going to be messing with some stuff, getting towards the left is probably a good idea. The reason I say that
is... it's easier to see that.
Yeah. Some girl is opting to push one of the boxes along the top there.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Oh yeah, especially since it seems like yeah, I think that's probably gonna work. Okay.
It did work.
Very nice. So what, the sliding carts are just a ruse?
No, you have to. So you have to put them in the holes, right? So you push. You push the heavy blocks up into on the bottom up into the gaps on the computer area, right? And then you push the slidey ones into that.
Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, yeah, you're completely right. It's still rude, but now I know how to do the puzzle. Okay.
Yes.
And it looks like 3 out of our 4 players are on this puzzle. I shouldn't be too surprised. This puzzle is definitely a big jerk.
John's figuring it out, though.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, I don't think Voltus is quite doing it right. That's okay.
Voltus will have to reset.
Yeah, John's got it. John's gonna be fine. But this is extending some girl's lead right here. John has some work to do, but... So wait, the fact that there are extra boxes at the bottom, that's kind of a ruse.
That's the ruse.
There's always
There's
some sort of trick. I also like that nobody trusts the plants because the explosion radius of their projectiles is just huge.
Yeah, I don't trust plants.
Good. Plants are dumb. Absolutely overrated. Okay, John is through the puzzle, moving on to the next area. Voltus and Chaos are still a little bit stuck there. Some girl is in the lead, Proton John in second, Chaos and Voltus in third and fourth. I'm not sure of the order there, but I presume one of them will make a little bit of progress in just a little bit.
I think Voltus has got the right idea. I think Voltus,
Oh, but what happens if you get it in a corner?
you can't pull it. You can just walk out and walk back in, though.
Dang momentum. Oh, I think Voltus has figured out what he needs to do. Good. Unfortunately, that was insta-death leaving that room. Oh my gosh, these plants, they're totally just butts. Yeah, I would say that Voltus has made a tiny bit more progress than Chaos at this point. Chaos is trying to build a staircase over here.
Voltus has figured out what has to be done.
This music is way too happy for this game. We're listening to Super Mario Kart right now, Corndan.
Yeah, that's not appropriate for this game.
Not at all, like 0%. Well, everybody who's here, we're 46 minutes into this. The goal of the match is to make as much progress as they can in 1 hour. So right now, some girl appears to have made the most progress but got a game over. Proton John is starting to get pretty close to where some girl made it to. And this could be a chance for John to move into the lead, but he just got sniped. You think John has passed some girl, Cadis? It's very possible that John moved into the lead here. Again, we have plenty of time here. John has an extra life and is currently pushing a box.
Well, there are a lot of boxes pushing here.
I noticed. It was like 90% of this game. Hey, we found some boxes. Do you think that's... Like... I feel like they would move above crates in the future, you know?
Crates are efficient.
I mean, sure. Actually, good point. Why have a staircase wherever you need to go when you can just have a bunch of crates and always build another staircase? That's... Maybe resources are really scarce in the future, so they just had to have diverse staircases all over the place.
It's a possibility.
There we go, John climbing up these boxes, trying to climb up these boxes. There we go. I'm just saying, this guy, Travis, just is not very good at jumping, okay?
Look, he's not very good at a lot of things. Like where to shoot dinosaurs with an assault rifle.
Yeah.
You know, and so doesn't really understand all this very well.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused because Proton John went through that room and it didn't look like he got anything important, but perhaps I'm mistaken.
Not all rooms are important.
Oh yeah, you tell that to my parents. Not all rooms are important. Especially back when I was a kid. Yeah, I tried to convince that it didn't matter. I could go ahead and have my room look however I wanted.
Well, you know. So where do you shoot a dinosaur who has an assault rifle? In the face?
Good point. It's either you or him. Oh geez, I realize this is a 3-minute loop of the Dragon Warrior theme, so I'm gonna skip that because I don't think I can deal with 3 minutes of that right now. This is a 20-hour loop. Nah, we're good. Hey, we just have 10 minutes left, and we are on the final stretch of this match. Proton John currently is in the lead, but just by a little bit. I'm wondering, this is his last life, and I'm a little bit concerned. He just needs to make sure that he avoids any unnecessary damage.
Yes.
However, when it comes to a game like this, that's easier said than
well,
done.
I mean, every damage is necessary damage in this game.
Yeah, basically. Okay. John has opened the vault and gotten the security clearance. It looks like the blue one. Good.
I believe that's progress.
Very nice. Both Chaos and Voltus are stuck in the plant room. I mean, to be fair, in this level, it seems like every room is the plant room.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything in this game is not good though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like I would have had a blast with this game as a kid. Honestly, it's very similar to that Jurassic Park game you made me play a while back, which had problems.
Yeah. And also very similar to the Max Payne for the GBA.
Uh-oh.
I think they all use the same engine.
So Chaos and Voltus were trying the same solution to the room. Both of those solutions were incorrect. I love it. Like, this section is just rude.
I mean, the rest of the game I'd have dealt with as a kid. This, I think I'd have shut it off and just moved on.
I think so. Like, it's not even that the puzzle is necessarily challenging. Like, I feel like the puzzle is doable and it could be fun, but with constant projectiles threatening to hurt you, it gets extremely difficult. Volta still trying the wrong solution here. Proton John has completed the level. Some Girl is a little bit in the lead, just a tiny bit.
So you have to kill this this thing.
Oh yeah. What thing is it? Sorry, I was looking away for a second there.
Proton John is about to find the thing.
Oh, good. Kill the thing, Proton.
So, yeah, it's clearly Tremors, right? This game clearly doesn't borrow from anything.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. You know what? At least it's nice enough that after it pops out of the concrete, it just puts it back. It's like, okay, you know what? I want to kill you, but I don't want to destroy the city. I'm not all about that.
Aw.
I was so afraid of the movie Tremors when I was a kid.
Tremors is such a good, terrible movie.
It was scary, like, seriously, because the worms were trying to eat them. Was it not a scary movie for you, Corndam?
I don't know. It was such like a B movie sort of thing.
Okay. Oh, good. Other people in chat were terrified of the giant, or the graboid. Sorry, I forget what they're called. You say Zero J in chat says that both Tremors were fun as heck. Now, when you say both, do you mean all 50 of them? Because there are so many Tremors movies out there.
I think John's got it figured out for what he's got to do. Some Girl, however, made it there first.
Yes. And Some Girl has finished the level. Proton John is just rushing, trying to catch up at this point. Now, I would say that a second place would not put either of these players out. I don't think a third place puts anybody in this match out of it. But the person who takes first will likely move on to the final bracket.
Yeah, whoever takes first, because of their round 4, will basically be guaranteed a place in the final bracket.
Oh, yeah.
Based on how the statistics of everything work out.
Oh no, Some Girl has another driving level.
And it looks like it controls even worse.
Oh, this is not good. Hey, Voltus has made a significant amount of progress in this puzzle. Chaos has not. I would say that puts Voltus a little... Oh, but Chaos is doing it right now. He's doing the thing. But who's going to manage to do it first? That's the question. Hello, Corn
knows?
Baby.
Well, you know what he thinks about this game.
Oh, yeah, he loves it.
Well, yeah, because people are dying.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's kind of evil, Corn Baby.
So I gauge a lot of my games on if they're suitable or not for Kusogr4nde. If Corn Baby is around, I let him watch with me, and the stuff he giggles at most as a 3-year-old, that's totally the ones worth putting on.
And this one counts, huh?
This one counts.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Proton John is having a bit of a hard time with Wormy here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that locks in first and second, though.
I think so. Oh my gosh, Voltus is right near the end of this puzzle. Like, I'm dying. Because it's so close between Voltus and Chaos.
Yeah. But Voltus, just cleared out all the enemies, so I think Voltus has it set up.
So here's my question. Do you recommend playing this game?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. Like, if you want to play an isometric 3D shooter with dinosaurs, even, the Jurassic Park 3 Island Attack is a better game.
And it's still not great, but I would say it's better than this.
I mean, because that's at least Resident Evil dinosaurs. Right? It has that same sort of feel. This is, like, worse in every single way.
Oh, yeah. Well, here we go. We're on to the last 30 seconds. Some Girl definitely has the lead locked. I don't think there's going to be enough time for Chaos.
Yeah, I think everything's locked in here.
Maybe.
But, I mean, Voltus has gotten past that, so it's a complete lock-in.
I think so, yeah. Well, we've got our places determined then, and that is the hour, everybody. What a beautiful video game this was. Some Girl manages to take the victory here. Proton John second, Voltus third, and Chaos fourth. Now, none of these players are out of the tournament due to taking 2 first places earlier on. And honestly, it's looking fantastic for Some Girl, and very likely that Proton John will be able to move on to the bracket as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, without much issue, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Oh. So, what are your impressions of how they did?
So, I mean, I think in an hour, right, they did very well, right, for how stupid the game is. Right?
It's a very stupid game.
The puzzles were not particularly good, and it's the worst port of RC Pro-Am that I've ever seen, so getting that far in an hour is pretty good.
Well, Some Girl is here. Hello, Some Girl. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Well, good. Yeah, congratulations. You took the victory here. This is your first place, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job. What are your thoughts about the game here?
I actually thought it was a really fun game. I mean, I love GBA games. It's easily my favorite console to play stupid trash on, and this was some good stupid trash.
Oh yeah, this was
stupid trash.
Definitely stupid trash. Yeah, so I honestly, it seems like this is a good shooter. It's a game that has some very, I don't know, the puzzles get a little complicated, especially in that flower room, is what I'd say.
Yeah, well, the problem with the flower room is the puzzle wasn't really that hard, but the flowers do so much damage that you just, like, die.
Yeah.
Like, one time, one bomb did 75 damage to me. I don't know how that happened, but I was like...
Yeah. I saw that some people were just getting sniped by those, and you know, occasionally I saw people taking 1 damage or like 4 damage from it, but I don't know. It was just very unpredictable what was going to happen there.
Yeah, it was all over the place, and the plants respawned so quickly too, so you had to clear them out more than once to solve the puzzle.
Oh yeah.
And then that uses up all your ammo, so then you're screwed for the rest of the stage.
Well,
it was just
I feel like along with that, it would take up like all of my attention because they keep coming back.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah, was there anything redeeming about this game, you think?
I think, like, without the flowers, I thought, like, some of the puzzles were really clever. Like, the flower room, I thought that puzzle was really kind of had an unexpected solution, which I thought was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to have to build a bridge to get the carts over, but no, that turned out to not be the solution. And yeah, it was unexpected. I liked it.
And I also thought the worm boss thing was actually kind of a cool boss. I don't know. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, you saw that. Proton John also saw it. He was a little bit behind you
Gotcha.
there with that. He had a little bit of a hard time with that boss, though. Just kept popping up and eating him, I guess.
Does it like eat you in one hit or something?
Well, it doesn't eat you, but you know.
Oh, okay. I was like,
it's those like the spike tentacles though.
yeah, they send you flying, and you like have no control over it.
Yeah, they're definitely a little bit of a pain. Well, I'm glad that you were able to play this. Anything... And yeah, I'm glad that you were able to take another victory. I was really wondering who was going to take first place here, and you've shown that you are a strong contender here. Anything you want to say before we take off and move to the next game?
Well, I was pretty surprised that I won, because I thought that game over on that one stage would have ended me, but I'm glad that I won. Thank you all for having me, and I look forward to watching more suffering.
Oh yeah, we've got one more match today, so I'm, I know that a lot of people popped on by for Proton John. Thank you all for your crew coming on over here. If you stay around, I will love having you here. If not, that's completely cool. It's cool to just have a big wave of people. So let's go ahead and announce the next game. Some Girl, I'll let you go, and Kusogr4nde, thank you again for this game.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Have a great day.
Yeah, goodbye. Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I want to give a huge shout out, by the way, to people who have followed during the games today, as well as people who have resubscribed, including Denzel Washington, Logstar Go, Mouse, you always do, and RBW for gifting that one sub over to